There's something about Black women over 50. There's a certain light that comes into a woman's eyes once she's lived enough life to stop apologizing for taking up space. And honestly, it shows up everywhere. It shows up in how she walks into a room. It shows up in how she laughs from her belly instead of behind her hand. And believe it or not, it shows up in the handbag hanging off her shoulder. Welcome back to Melanin Rock Fashion, where we talk style, we talk grace, and we talk truth. And today, sis, we are talking bags again, because I promise you, the wrong bag can quietly undo everything your outfit, your hair, and your confidence just worked so hard to build. We are going through 6 handbag habits that are secretly aging Black women over 50. And then, because we always come with solutions around here, I'm going to hand you 6 gorgeous alternatives that are actually trending right now in 2026. Stick around, because number 4 is a bag almost every single one of us has stuffed in the back of our closet right now, and you are going to want to hear this one. Let's get right into it. Number 1, the overstuffed, bursting at the seams bag. You know the one. It used to close properly, but now the zipper is straining, the sides are bulging, and if you look closely, you can practically see the outline of your wallet, your glasses case, your lotion, and 3 different lip glosses pressing against the leather from the inside. Here is the truth nobody wants to say out loud. An overstuffed bag doesn't read as prepared, it reads as overwhelmed. It gives off an energy of a woman who is carrying way more than she needs to be carrying, both literally and, honestly, sometimes emotionally, too. Visually, it distorts the shape of a beautiful bag until you can't even tell what it was designed to look like anymore. The beautiful alternative is what stylists are now calling the edited bag. Pick 2 or 3 items you truly use every day and let the bag actually breathe. Right now, structured top-handle bags with that elegant, boxy silhouette are having a real moment, and they only look good when they're not fighting to close. A bag that closes with ease and holds its shape tells the world you've simplified your life down to what truly matters. And queen, that is a power move. Number 2, the safe, boring, all-black bag with 0 personality. Now, hear me out before you get defensive, because I love a black bag, I really do. But somewhere along the way, a lot of us started reaching for plain black every single time because it felt safe. It matches everything, nobody questions it, and it never draws attention. But that is exactly the problem. When your bag has no personality, it doesn't elevate your look, it just disappears into it. And so do you a little bit. Playing it safe forever can start to read as playing it invisible. The beautiful alternative is adding just one bag in a rich, unexpected color into your rotation. Right now, designers are leaning heavily into jewel tones: emerald green, cobalt blue, deep burgundy, and warm khaki is having a massive moment too, because it goes with everything yet still feels fresh and a little edgy. You don't have to abandon your black bags, just let one confident color live in your closet and watch how much life it adds to even your simplest outfit. Number 3, the tiny micro bag chasing a trend that was never built for real life. A few years ago, these little bags that could barely hold a stick of lip balm were everywhere, and a lot of us bought into it because we didn't want to feel left behind. But here's the honest truth, sis. When a woman who clearly lived a full, rich life is carrying a bag the size of a cell phone case, it can actually read as trying too hard to chase something rather than owning your own lane. Style icons over 50 aren't remembered for chasing every micro-trend. They're remembered from knowing exactly what works for them. The beautiful alternative is what's being called the camera bag, a small, rectangular crossbody that has all the charm of a mini bag but actually fits your phone, your keys, your reading glasses, and your cards without a struggle. It's compact, it's current, and it still lets you function like the busy, brilliant woman you are. If this video is speaking your language so far, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps more women find this channel, and I want every sister who needs to hear this today to actually see it. Number 4, The stiff, boxy briefcase bag left over from your working years. I told you this one was coming. So many of us built entire careers, raised entire families, and along the way we collected these rigid, structured briefcase-style bags with the short handles and the hard corners. They served us so well for so long. But carrying that same stiff corporate-coated bag for every single occasion now, from brunch to church to date night, can visually anchor you to a very specific era and a very specific role, instead of reflecting the fuller, freer woman you've become. The beautiful alternative is the softer, slouchy tote that's dominating right now. Instead of that stiff, unforgiving shape, these bags have a relaxed, effortless drape to them, while still holding everything you need for a full day out. They feel current, they feel comfortable, and most importantly, they feel like they belong to a woman who has nothing left to prove. Number 5, the shiny, plastic-looking patent bag. Now listen, a patent bag done right can be absolutely stunning, but there's a version of this bag that a lot of us are still holding on to, the overly glossy, almost plastic-looking patent bag from decades ago that catches light in all the wrong ways and honestly can start to look a little cheap and dated under certain lighting, no matter how much it may have cost you at the time. It draws the eye for the wrong reasons, and it can make an otherwise polished outfit feels slightly stuck in time. The beautiful alternative is texture, real tactile texture. Think a woven raffia tote for daytime, a braided leather shoulder bag, or a soft buttery suede in a warm neutral. Texture catches the light in a much more sophisticated way than shine does, and it photographs beautifully too, which matters more than ever these days. Number 6, and this is the one I promised you, the mismatched wrong season bag. This one isn't about the bag itself, it's about timing, and it's so easy to miss. This is when a woman pulls out a heavy, dark winter bag in the middle of a bright summer outfit, or carries a delicate little straw bag in the dead of a cold December evening. On their own, both bags are lovely, but worn at the wrong time, they create a subtle visual disconnect that most people can't name, but they absolutely feel. It's the kind of small detail that quietly says a woman isn't paying close attention to the moment she's actually in. The beautiful alternative is simple. Build a small seasonal rotation, a woven straw or raffia bag for spring and summer, and a rich suede or soft leather bag in deeper tones for fall and winter. It doesn't require a huge wardrobe overhaul, just an awareness that your bag should be living in the same season as the rest of you. Now, before I let you go, I want to say something because I know some of you watching this are thinking about a bag sitting in your closet right now that fits into one of these categories, and I need you to hear me when I say this. It isn't about shame, not even a little bit. Every single bag we talked about today was probably purchased by a woman who was doing her absolute best with the information and the trends she had at the time. That's not a flaw, that's just life. Style isn't about getting it perfect and never changing. It's about staying open, staying curious, and continuing to evolve, the same way you have in every other area of your life. The woman who raised her children, built her career, survived heartbreak, and is still out here showing up fabulous at 50, 60, and beyond, she doesn't need permission to update her bag collection. She just needed somebody to point it out with love, and that's exactly what we do here. I want to hear from you down in the comments. Which one of these 6 bags is currently living in your closet, and which alternative are you most excited to go find for yourself? Let's talk about it, because this community grows every single time we're honest with each other. If somebody in your life needs to hear this today, your sister, your best friend, your coworker who's still holding on to that stiff old briefcase bag, please go ahead and share this video with her. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Melanin Rock Fashion. We are building a real community here of women who refuse to disappear as they get older. Women who are getting louder, bolder, and more radiant with every single year. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video, and come back and join us for the next one. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You are elegant, you are evolving, and sis, you are just getting started.